Alright guys, I thought I would do another one of my videos where I try to take a lesser overall team and play a team that's stacked with literally all the best players. So essentially it's like playing a Pro Bowl team and just the best of the best players at every position. Not only that, because there are injuries in the game, in case of injury, I still have best players behind them. Now, the way I was able to do this, basically, I kept the same roster that I had on the Giants. They're 97 overall. I didn't get into how I was able to basically um, do that because you're not able to do that. The way to basically have unlimited like money in free agency is basically there's no way to turn off free agency in regular games offline or whatever. But the way to do it is basically something I always did was I would release all the players and then I would edit their overalls down to like a 50 or whatever it might be to make them like basically dirt cheap, because once you edit their overalls down, you can sign them for 1 million or 2 million, and then once you have them on the team, you can re-edit all their overalls, their attributes back to where they were, and basically be able to keep them because they're already on the team. So and be able to keep their overall, their attributes, all that. So once again, with the Giants, we have Lamar Jackson and Brock Purdy. We are going to, with the Jets, play with all three Jets quarterbacks who have played for the Jets in the past. I was thinking about adding Sam Darnold on there too because I know he's a quarterback. The Jets probably have the worst history at quarterback, and it's funny because I originally wanted to play a game and see if I could win with Justin Fields um, at quarterback. And his men, his overall man 25. Obviously, I don't think there's a quarterback in Madden that would play as bad as I could at least get 50 points. I mean 50 yards. You know what I mean? So I got all the best, literally the best players. Now, another way I was able to, I could have just done that for all players, but I figured that out late. Like I used to do this. I didn't really want to edit all the players and do that so I could basically add all of them. I mean, I even have Cordero Patterson as their kick returner, Cal Juszczyk, um, and they probably don't even have an eye for him, but they will be using my they we will be using each other's offensive playbook. So and it sucks that that's basically how it is. When you play the computer, they use your playbook. I hate that, but it makes it a little easier for me to just have a key on certain plays. So we got Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now there were some guys like Malik Neighbors I just kept on there because it was just like, okay, I can't have all these players. Like I'm not gonna put CD Lamb and whoever else is like 95 plus here because that would just be ridiculous. So I was like, I started to think, you know what? Yeah, I'll give them three wide receivers so that way one of them gets injured, two of them gets injured, they still have like if Jefferson and Chase somehow both got injured, you still have St. Brown Neighbors. And yeah, of course, Bowers would be number three. So then you would have here we got Kelsey and McBride, and I put Bowers number three because he's still good at the wide receiver position if he was put there. So essentially, if both these guys went out, if it was Jefferson went out, it would be Chase Brown, Neighbors, and Bowers. And then if obviously worst case scenario, you know, all three starting wide receivers wouldn't go out. You know. Then we have literally the best offensive lineman in the league there. Give them the best. And then for backups, I did give them. It was easier with certain players. I was able to release players that were still on the rookie deals, and that helped out because thank goodness I didn't have to like edit every single player to save money. And one thing I did notice when I was trying to remove Jalen Hurts, apparently whenever you have a when this basically is the same thing in real life. When you release a player that has a huge dead cap hit, you know what I mean? It completely destroys your team. So when I basically let go of either Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown, I noticed that like there was no way to re-sign those two, and there was no way to sign even like the worst player in the NFL. So just know that if you do release a player that has a huge cap hit, don't know how big it is, just don't release like the best players that have a huge cap hit that aren't on a rookie deal. You know what I mean? So some players I got us on a rookie deal. Of course, I wasn't going to give them Lane Johnson because I was playing with the Eagles. That's fine. But as you can see here, even their backups are one of the best or good. Some of their backups, I was like, you know what? Jared Verse is literally rookie, still in his rookie deal. So easy to put their 4-3 team. So made sure to shit. Wait a minute. I'm a 4-3 team too, so that's fine because they will use your offensive playbook and defensive playbook. Yeah, right here's like holy fuck. Um, yeah, yeah, crazy. And then my team right now doing this challenge will be the Jets. And I thought about doing the challenge with Justin Fields, and then I thought I never really played with Joe Flacco in the last. I'm not sure if I ever did since I played with backups because he was on the Browns, he was on the Jets in the past. I started playing with backup quarterbacks 3, 4 years ago, um, and for whatever reason, I didn't play with. I don't think I ever played with Joe Flacco because he was always either doing good in real life or the team was just so bad that I didn't think I should play with them at the time. Like bad, like the worst offensive line. Like I'm not gonna play, to be honest. Doing the A through Z series that I am doing is gonna be hard because I just realized there are some teams who just have a really bad offensive line. So I am gonna have to be forced to, you know, play like it's a meaningful game. You know, but we all know how I am. You know, I really have to be in the mood, and I have like ADD, so I'll probably be going quick again. Not, I'll be going quick on offense and defense. I won't be matching up against an online player. I'll be picking bad plays on offense, bad plays on defense, getting my ass beat. Not doing my blocking adjustments. So I'll be having probably, I'll be having teams who have the worst offensive line, and I won't read the defense. I'll be going quick, picking a bad offensive play, picking a bad defensive play. Um, and it's just, it's not going to be great complementary football. I mean, if I really try, I'm ahead of everything, I have to pick certain plays, like motion plays, to get guys open, scheme guys open, run the ball, um, screens, a lot of screens. If I do go with RPOs, I'm really gonna have to be smart with them because even if the run looks like it's shut down, or maybe like let's say it's a first or second down, and um, I have an RPO play. If the front looks like there's no chance to run the ball, I'm just gonna completely audible out of it because there are times where both the run is covered and the pass is covered because at that point I'd rather just run right into a front if the pass isn't there. So now saying that now I just realized like maybe that's why some teams who run RPOs sometimes run it because you know like if the run is not there because it's really hard in my opinion to like read the key defender, read the front, and decide okay the pass isn't there, we're gonna hand it off. Okay, the pass isn't there, and it doesn't look good for the running back to get any yards, and then the quarterback keeps it. Like I think that's too much within like 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds at most. I think that's really hard. Uh, So I thought it'd be funny if I did like a preseason thing with these Jets quarterbacks. So we'll start the game with Justin Fields, and we'll try to remember. I had other quarterbacks here. I basically wanted to do like a bunch of quarterbacks. So I had what's his name? Um, the guy on the Saints. Damn, I can't remember his name. I had the guy on the Saints right now. Um, I had everybody's favorite backup quarterback, Jameis Winston. I had Mac Jones. I had Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think that was it. And I was like, okay, I gotta bring this down to like four or five. So then I was like, oh, Winston is everybody's favorite quarterback. Um, I've done videos with him before. Uh, you know, oh yeah, I also had Teddy Bridgewater. So it was like, eh, don't really need. I mean, I could have kept him, but I essentially just said, oh, Mac Jones is doing good, so who knows if people want to see that. So I was like, let me put who I think will be right, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Three of the like eight or whatever quarterbacks I had, in the depth chart, I was like, wait a minute, three of them actually played on the Jets. You know, amazing Mac Jones didn't play for the Jets is like I just think like he reminds me of Sam Darnold, like in a little way with his mobility. Let's see. Yeah, I got my running back. So I realized like when you're gonna play against teams, great teams, you want players that have certain intangibles, certain attributes, certain things that won't show up in the box scores. They won't show up, and that's toughness. That's like in real life, right? You could have the best team, the best players, but if they're injury prone, if they have stamina issues, if they have what you call it, what's that word? Starts with a C. It's like has to do with like stamina. UFC fighters talk about it all the time. Um, Jordan Davis was criticized for it. Um, and what's his name? Jalen Carter was criticized for it this year. Cardio, no, not cardio. I can't remember. But basically playing shape and being able to hold up. So there's that, right? Injury, stamina, that's a factor, right? Um, Toughness is a factor. Certain positions like you want to have catching, you want to have tackling, hip fire. Now, I really didn't look into everything because that would, I would have taken a whole day to do that. But there were certain key positions, like for example, I had other wide receivers. So right here, I had other receivers, and I was like, before I finished editing my depth chart, I was like, let me check if they have, like, let me check how their run blocking is, right? I really don't think about that, and I really don't run the ball, but I'm going to be forced to run the ball. So I might as well look at, what the run blocking is. And I had other guys that were not good run blockers. So I had Who was it that I had here? Who did I have? I had Marvin Harrison Jr. Apparently, he was like really bad at run blocking. Um, and I had another couple guys, and they just were not good. So I got Sutton because he's actually like when it comes to his total overall and run blocking, he was amazing. It's amazing how if you sort the depth chart, if you not depth chart, if you sort the NFL, let's say for example by speed, right? You'll see players that are free agents, not even on a team, not even good enough to be on a team, but they would be like one of the fastest players in the league, or one of the strongest players in the league, or one of the you know most agile players in the league, or a player that has amazing catching, or running backs who have amazing carrying, running backs who have 99 carry but don't have other stuff, you know. So I'm gonna have to get off soon because dinner All right, sorry, I had to talk to my fiance. They're talking to me, talking about a job that they applied for. Okay, so I only got about 4:30, maybe 4:40, because we're gonna have dinner. Yeah, so long story short, I looked that there were actually some players that had bad stamina and injury prone. So when it comes to like certain positions like sub linebacker, um, who was it? Um, one of these wait, oh yeah, sub linebacker. One of the linebackers at sub linebacker were really bad when it came to stamina and they were like they had a 74 when it came to being injury prone, like 74. So I was like, okay, whoever's injury prone or stamina doesn't have good stamina, I'm gonna give them a rest, and that was Blake Cashman. So you see, he's got the speed, all that, pretty good, but he had 74 um, injury basically for an injury stat, 74. And secondary, I want guys who can catch, I want guys who can tackle, can hit. So when they run the ball outside, when they have certain plays, my nickel can get in there. My outside corner can get in there. If I do blitz nickel, if I do blitz an outside corner, they can get in there, possibly give you like opportunistic plays. Uh, so when they do get to the quarterback, they're going to have a better chance to sack them than somebody else. Somebody else might miss. Um, if I do blitz a corner, an outside corner, a corner, or a safety, or whatever, they're going to have a better chance to get in there. I do have safeties that have better block shedding, so you do want to have decent. You want to have obviously number one is coverage ability. I would say it's almost not number one. Number two, in my opinion, would be like pursuit, tackling, like basically having something good, like man or zone, and then like maybe press. So if they were like good with zone and press, that would be fine. And it all depends what type of defense you're running too. I mostly run zone defenses, so because you can sometimes lock it up, and most of the time, most people do not play man coverage unless you have the team on the other side. So I did the numbers for most, and I hate that when you release certain players and you add them for other teams. Apparently, some players like on offense or defense, like at the skill position, like wide receiver, corner, safety, sometimes they don't wear gloves. It's the weirdest thing. I hate seeing that shit. So we're gonna play now. I shouldn't really talk too much because I can't really play and talk at the same time, and I always play on the road, so they're gonna be playing. Okay, so I gotta pick a 4-3 defense. I do like Jared Mayo, I believe. Yeah. So whatever they got, whatever we got, they got. I do like those anniversary jerseys, like the gold. Okay. Let's see, home alternate classic. Ooh, yeah. Let's see, is there something else colors? No. Oh, okay. I'll do. I'll do 5 minute quarters. I do like nighttime games. I'll put 6:30 though.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see who can claim Big Apple bragging rights. It's the New York
Some
Jets
players on
and the New York
both teams
Giants
don't have
on
their
Thursday
respectful
night
numbers, obviously.
primetime.
They got the matchup of Justin Fields and Lamar Jackson. Goddamn, look how big that stadium looks. The fuck this guy's hair coming out of this hat?
Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you, and Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily
Man,
tilted
some
towards
people
what's
they got
likely
right with the face scans. So good. Coaches.
To rally together this week for this team. But nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you.
Let's skip some stuff. He's returning. I'm kicking him. Okay. Really? I'm kicking him. What the fuck? I probably didn't set it. Yeah, that's right. I'm kicking him. I thought it. My mind screwed up. I thought they meant I was receiving. I was like, what?
We are ready to go. And we're off for MetLife. This will be your touchback.
Yeah, I didn't really know what overcast meant. I know it makes it extremely cloudy, but I didn't think it made it like. So I don't know if you have it in daytime, like in the morning or daytime, earlier in the day, if overcast just cloud covered and a lot of cloud covered. And at night it just makes it look darker, like there's a storm coming.
Most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides
Pick our
he's made as a
spots.
passer too in the pocket.
Got Brooks here.
Back to build upon.
Get that! Oh. That's the problem with all these receivers too, you know, like maybe 3 of the 4 receivers they got that I put on the team can make that exact catch. So, I mean, there'll be times where the quarterback can be off, obviously, too. Long handoff, I don't like that shit. Oh, that's why it's always the RPO. Okay, so what I meant with pick my spots with match coverages, because pick my spots with seams. You know, you're not playing an online opponent, so you're not going to just look for certain shit. Defensively, obviously, I want to play bend but don't break and make them settle for field goals, or obviously put them in long down situations and hope that, you know, we have a great combination of the rush and coverage, you know, and also try to force them to make bad throws and make sure we're always covering the middle of the defense, but we also can't give up too many free releases. And the times that they do go play it, look at that, it's freaking no gloves. Then I did change Adobe Luce, whatever his name is. He didn't have gloves. I did fix him, but didn't look at anybody else. Henry. Obviously, he doesn't have his same number. He's got Jerome Bettis' number. All right, here I'm going to go. Blitz usually doesn't come in regardless of like who you have. Blitz won't come in to get the ball out so quick. Like you do it. Good shit. Be like a covered sack right there. Field goal. I know I give them the best everything, but get the hell out of here. Wait a minute, who's their kicker? Don't tell me that's Justin Tucker, because his number ain't 17. Who the hell? Holy shit, he had enough. You kidding me? Who the hell is this guy? Wait a minute, 44. That's definitely a 60, isn't it? 40,
is still awfully ambitious.
44.
And that time,
A 40 is
didn't pan out.
57, right? So 61. And we know we get the ball second half. We know we just stopped them, so it's all about taking advantage of it. Play action game.
Play action, Fields. To his back, J.K. Dobbins.
We got to be smart at the times we do try to make a miss, try to make a move, because every one of these guys are either hard hitters or can strip the ball. So we do have Cortland Sutton here, and we do have James Moon here. Nope. Whoa, whoa. That's the first time I had one of those inaccurate icons, and then that was like a perfect throw. I keep forgetting I'm playing with Justin Fields. I gotta remember that right now. I really gotta remember that. Oh my god. I really do. Yeah, well, we already know Field, so we want to keep it that way. We also know we're not good at taking field goals. So. So we got there 6 yards with the 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Get something underneath, maybe. Something to make the defense hard to defend. I don't think this is a good play. If we had the time, at least.
Here we go. Angel. Right.
Fields out of the gun.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Look at this. What the fuck, dude? What is that bullshit glitch? Look at this. Look at that glitch. Listen, if I thought that shit was gonna happen, look at this. Morphin, I don't know what kind of shit, what kind of fucking speed is that? What, is anybody else on the line doing that? Bro, don't tell me it has some, it's just like, oh, we can't have them block them up all game long, so there'll be some place where we're just gonna do this bullshit. I swear, I see it every game when I play when I put defenses like that, when I assemble, the Avengers on the team, that's the type of fuckery you see. I swear to that. Thank you. Oh my god. I don't even know who the fuck I have. I don't even know. If I'm playing a meaningful game, I always pause the game to see who I got.
180. Middle.
Right there, I didn't want to get head-on tackle. I wanted to get more to his side to be able to tackle him or force him more inside. So I was trying to get a tackle off his side, because if I go head-on, he can make me miss on the right. He can truck me, stiff arm me, like that bullshit. You never know when that bullshit's gonna happen with Derrick Henry, because that shit don't even happen in real life. When is he about to get dropped in the backfield, 3-4 yards in the backfield, behind the back, and behind the line, and he just stiff arms people? No. Usually that happens when he's running it outside and he already picked up a few yards and he's in open space. Okay, so it's 2nd and 12. So it's amazing how Madden doesn't really run the ball.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession.
Hey,
Second down
Ozzie.
behind the sticks. From the gun, Jackson.
I knew this route was going to be a fucking corner too. He's going to eventually, all their guys going to stiff arm. Every single player they have, a wide receiver, running back, tight end, can stiff arm, can truck, and make you miss. So it's it's really tough. You really got to play strategically, and you really got to match up. You really gotta
Hey,
like,
middle.
you really even when they're like when they look like they might be in a run formation, you do not want to match up because if you do match up, let's say it's like single back, but they got three wide, it's like a single back spread or something, or whatever. You don't like want to put certain coverages out there because if they do get the ball off, you're trying so hard to stop the run. Obviously, Jerome Bettis, in my opinion, is a better power back than Derrick Henry because he was like 260. Derrick Henry was like 245, but or 260, 280 he was. I don't know. Shit, basically Jerome Bettis to me looked like a undersized D tackle. You know what I mean, like a short, undersized offensive lineman or D tackle. Like I don't know what his height was. Maybe he did look like he was kind of short. So I didn't think I could do that, but it's cool. That's why I was pissed when I missed that kick because I know when that shit happens, they're going up and down the field. Yep. That's part of it too. They're gonna have their hard hitting corners. When you get the best of the best, usually the outside corners are hard hitting. Everybody's hard hitting. Safeties, corner, everybody obviously. So that's part of it. And oh my god, dude, he got enough to it. How many times? Holy shit! Oh god, I'm gonna I mean, I won the last time when I played in the Eagles, but. Ooh, what the hell? Alright, so I got McNamara. I'm not sure I can kick this deep enough to where I can get the dodge. Not sure. Oh, what the fuck? Here we go. They're even getting the right bounce. Trying to think, yeah, I do think realistically a higher kick. But he couldn't even, I put a low kick out there, he couldn't even get it that far. What the hell's going on? Why is punting sucking this game? I swear, every time I punt, it's almost like a fucking...
Hey, report!
Almost like a pooch punt or something every single time. Going back out for passing. Oh, I know as soon as, so like, in the past, every single time the computer thinks you're about to leave and cover somebody else, they go right to him. Like, oh my god, I tried to fucking bait that. They are too good when it comes to being baited. They are too good. And it's like certain situations too, end of the half, end of the game, when they go in the huddle, they're just unstoppable. Look at this. Look at this. 6 rushes. And they're like, how many times do I shut the run down, or they don't even run the ball? They have only 6 carries right now, and they're getting like almost 6 a pop. I found that. Hey, you run the ball. You run the ball, baby. I don't need you throwing it. You run the ball, baby.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This is why I was thinking, like, I might as well punt the fucking ball. But, you know what I mean? You'd rather have them go down the whole field. Oh, yeah, so I did say, basically, I was going to give both quarterbacks 1 quarter, and then Joe Flacco the second half, but forgot that. Wait, what? Justin Fields had a. Wait a minute. Justin Fields had a 73 this whole time overall. Oh my god, I did not know that. Shit, I didn't even think like when the Steelers had him that he had that overall. Damn. I mean, he was a starter on the team, but I mean, you got to think about it too. The guys on special teams are fucking basically starters. I don't know. Not much, but yeah.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
I gotta take advantage of times during certain coverages. I just gotta. I might have to stare shit down. Both I mean, yeah. I mean, look at how many. Holy fuck. Crazy. Obviously, offensively, you know you're playing like this. You need, like I said, you need balance. You need to stay above the chains. You guys kidding me? I'm pretty sure I got hit on the throw. So I'll make it on offense. Damn it, no. What? The oldest offensive lineman on my team. Oh, God, 3rd and 14. I was gonna say, watch the game like just make you throw a bad throw, like on purpose. This time like that, oh, guy wide open. You play a team like this, or you play all Madden. Fuck you, you know. Yeah, like I said, when I said I was going to do my blocking adjustments, I didn't mean this game. I'm playing like I am, and I'm playing like I am in those meaningless online games. I'm not doing my blocking adjustments, not reading the defense at the level that I do. Tournament. I haven't done any of that all game. Defensively, I've been maybe matching up, but you know, not really putting the right stuff out there. As I say, you don't pick plays like that make you stare down receivers or make you not really read everything out. They don't time. Going I was gonna say, holy shit! How many times did they give you a look like that on defense with their middle linebacker, and then they just pick it off? Like they kind of like they play superhuman in that situation. And then after that, I was like, how the fuck did I hold on to it? You motherfuckers. I hate when that shit happens, dude. Like, every time I have PA zone read, and they all bump into each other, like, I never go to the second level. And you should always think about that, because the reason they're bumping into each other is because you can see right here, there's guys backing out, right? So they got, like, basically making it 4 guys in the middle. Now, they're not all playing the middle, but, you know what I'm saying? You look at the second level at this point. Whenever that happens, you look at the second level. Look at that. It may not be as open as you would like it to be, but you can throw it open underneath pass. You're not going to get a touchdown like you normally would, but, you know, it's at least a first down now. Sometimes take advantage of the lesser players, maybe linebackers in coverage, or if they're going to use like DNs in coverage or something. I'm back to it, baby. Yeah! 3rd fucking read. Or was that my third? I mean, my fourth. Let me see. I read, yeah, it was my fourth read because I'm reading. Obviously, I don't want to just go to, even if it's first down, I don't want to go to this curl again. There's just certain things I won't do. Even if it's wide open and I can run it for a touchdown, I'm not, and very rarely I'm going to do that. So, like, I'm reading, basically, I'm reading space, okay? I'm reading, what are these three guys doing right here? What are these three guys doing? You know, they look like, obviously, they're playing the corner well, right? They play the curl. Right here, I'm like, am I really going to, like, look to the flat? I do look to the flat, and I'm like, this is going to be a great tackling defense. So then I go over here, and I'm like, do I have this? And I did go off of it too damn quick, thinking like maybe like he would back up or he would play it. But I had it wide open. I went off of this too quick because I'm like, I have this internal clock where I'm like, I can't go through four reads. I can't, some places like I can't have three or four reads. So it's like I'm reading this, right? This whole side. I'm taking too long, whether I'm taking like regardless, whichever route, whichever read you take too long on this side is enough for you to like maybe go through your through your. So I essentially went through five reads. So I look to the left, then I go to look at him, and then I quickly think like I basically probably went off of him when I saw this, when I saw his movement right here like this, thinking he's probably an avert hook. He's a vert hook defender. So because if he is, he's covering it. And so because of that, I'm like going back down here. So it's like my fifth or sixth read. And at this point, you have enough time. They only rush three. Okay, they rush four, but it's really like, pretty pretty good. Protection's pretty good. And then right here, I'm like, okay, maybe I roll out. Did I end up rolling out a little bit? No, I actually ended up, because I'm looking at this, and I'm like, okay, I got an opportunity. I got a chance to have him come back to the ball here. You know, so much space here, but I'm thinking, anything could happen right here. How many times you throw this, and because it's a great corner, you know, it's fucking Garner, Sauce Garner or Ramsey, and they just go and pick it off. Luckily, we were able to drive him. Luckily, Keenan Allen, I believe, yeah, was able to drive him all the way in the back, like corner of the end zone. If he doesn't do that, and I actually make a throw, like if I make the throw, like if it comes to him, like right here, he undercuts this, and it's a pick six or whatever. They have the ball, or whatever, you know. But because we do wait for it to like basically go through its course, it allows us to basically be able to come back for it. You know, you let it run its course, and you're going to be able to get that throw off in time. Beautiful. Ends up working like a comeback, obviously. Beautiful. Yeah, so right there, fifth or sixth read. That's what can happen when you have the protection. We get the ball second half, so
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it
go
looked like in
go for it.
practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So far, we got one stop on defense. Offensively, we did a decent job. We didn't really read any defense. We didn't really ever do our blocking adjustments. But I mean, we did a this decent job when we were going through our reads, and you know, play calling wise, I would say we did decent job play calling wise and going through our reads, but not reading the defense out fully, not taking advantage of you know the fronts too. Right here, you don't want to give up anything. Now, they do tend to play like online opponents at the end of the half, end of the game, where they will try to look for free releases like seams, posts, you know, drags. So maybe I want to put They will look to see who's open.
All right, keeping it simple.
They will usually go to a run. Madden will go to a run sometimes. And if it's not a big run, they won't call a timeout. If it is a big run, they'll call a timeout, which is smart because it's quarters too deep, but they do it
Okay,
regardless.
Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we
Maybe
welcome
if
you
you
all
play
into
more
our
of a
EA
base
Sports
defense or
Studios.
something
This
that's
is
more
Halftime
advantageous,
Reports.
maybe they audible. I
It
don't
was
really know if the
Derrick
computer
Henry,
audible,
as he normally
really,
does,
to be honest.
making
They
his
do,
impact
but
felt in that first
I
half.
don't know
As
if they do
always,
it
thanks to the
consistently.
coach for his hard work during the break. We're happy to welcome y'all back to the start
Where's
of our
my
third
like
quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
confidence at right now?
Center return, Naheem Hines.
If I can get even better play calls
And the return
and
sets them up just
do
beyond
everything
their own 20.
right
So to begin the
pre-snap,
third quarter,
you
the New
know,
York
when it
offense
starts to
returning
show,
to the field.
and then I
Passing
can
game
find a
begins
way
with
to
the
get
first
stops
snap.
on
Continuing to
defense,
be
then
fiery to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Outside of the ground with Dalvin. And he gets
so
about
right
6
here
there.
I said fuck because it's like whoever, like we block who we block always right here, right? But because this is Dexter Lawrence or whoever it is, who is this? Oh no, who is it? Jones. Oh yeah, Chris Jones. Because it's Chris Jones. Oh my God. Because it's Chris Jones, right? He doesn't get like taken out of the way. So I have to kind of like move out of the way and not run straight, not run too close to this. Obviously, because of my own offensive player blocking there. But then I see this hole open up, and I'm just like, I want to also like their first, make their pursue angle allow me to get extra yards. So basically, going with the double juke or the juke here made their first movements in pursuit towards me run that way. So basically, I'm able to get more yards because of that. So
Stop. Remaining 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
not like I can do that every time. It's just showing you when I do things why I did what I did.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Either have X.
Shotgun snap for Wilson.
I mean, that should have been enough time. He ran his route, for Pete's sake. Turn four again. I mean, we also did a good job, I think. At times, staying above the chain.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down.
Still not going to be stupid and want to run the ball here on 3rd and 4 against a really great front. High low on both sides or reading one side. It all depends on what they're showing me. Okay, I like it.
Here's Wilson.
Going 4th and 2. Yeah, I mean, if we go to this run, do we get good audibles? I think we could. Okay, so we get Conklin out there. If I don't like it, but do we think? Yeah, I'm thinking they might be willing to blow this up. Computer, 4th down distance. Bro, what the fuck? I knew it. I even said bro before the ball was even thrown. Like when the ball was thrown, I said bro. Like, what the fuck, dude? Okay, I forgot now. It's yeah. How much time is left now? 3:42. I'm not making the coaching change just because I haven't been playing well. I'm making it because I'm sticking to what I said.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense, get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Break some tackle like. Damn! How the hell did he not break that tackle? Holy shit! I thought for sure when he made me miss when I over pursued, he's gonna truck me right there. I don't know, like if they do it once in the game, do it every time. Like, come on, what are we talking about? I don't understand why players don't play a certain way too every single time. Thank God they're running. That's whenever you play Lamar Jackson. Whatever, like, it's the craziest thing. Whatever offensive playbook they have, because they have a mobile quarterback, it's their tendencies, the quarterback's tendencies is to, like, sometimes on play actions, they'll try to run, like, sometimes it makes it easy to get stopped. Okay, so, like, right there, you see that was kind of like an audible.
Jackson now on third.
Every time they use so many flats. So many flats.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap opportunity. Man, he make an impact play.
Oh, wow. Dude, that might as well have been a safety coming in there with a big hit.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entire.
Well, we really didn't try, so it's like, basically, I should have titled it, "Can we try and beat a 97 overall team with an 80 overall team without really trying?" That's what the name of the title should be, because no, you can't.
I'm sure Coach play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. Play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Lamar throwing again.
I'm thinking they're both going the same way. So I have a chance, when that happens, you have a chance to pick it off. They never do this. They never, like, so I stopped them once. And there were two other drives, and they basically, scored on every drive.
And carry it across the finish line.
It would have been worse if they got the ball second half.
On the return, here's Hines. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And they sure surprised us, going for two in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. He's on the ground here with Elvis. He's able to make it to couple.
It's not like playing real football out there where you run the ball and then the defense is going to run and, like, play to run later. Like, no. They're playing whatever they're playing. Bro, what the? That's, dude. Why does shit like this happen? Why? I don't understand it. Like, how am I supposed to know that's gonna happen? Meanwhile, everything else is covered. Like, please, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Please, God. I'm saying, please, like, once again. Like I said, I have to stare down certain shit. I'm gonna have to have extra time. If I'm down, I'm gonna have to stare shit down, like, I said it earlier. I want them to run it out, but they never do. And it's too deep anyway, of course.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
So right here, if it was like a tournament game, I'm down 21-17. It's different if it was tied. I'm playing thinking, okay, we both get the ball once. So it's just like letting them score, play like high risk, high reward defense. Either getting them to only get 3 or nothing. Like I say. Here we go, single back trio. That's such a stupid defense where you're not playing the flats, but you're also not blitzing. That's stupid. Oh, fuck, I thought I was using the safety. That's where I was trying to go to. I tried to switch on to the safety, and I thought I was switched on to the safety. Now I'm giving them a 1st and 5. There ain't no fucking way. Dude, why would they pass it? that doesn't pass
From
because
the
of
gun,
that. The computer does do adjustments. Like if you bring an extra guy in the box or whatever, they will silently go to a pass or they'll keep a pass or whatever it is.
Offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only?
I'm upset at myself, of course. Obviously, again, I didn't try. I didn't try on both touchdowns that I scored. Like I said, I was just staring shit down, hoping that it was going to be open. So to be honest, I didn't even earn those 14 points. I'll be honest. Like I said, my opponents don't earn the points they get because that's the type of shit they're doing. That's why I said fuck these and her hook. That's going to be wide open. Why are they not trying to fix this? Every time I try to go hard at Derrick Henry, I try to aggressively tackle him. He tries to aggressively break attack. But if I play it normally, like he runs it, it makes no sense. Or it's like four quarter turns on, and he starts striking everybody. Like what the fuck? And now of course he's got that shit now. Okay. Yeah. If I make this a 3-point game, if I lose by 3, that would be amazing at this point. We need to get a hit like that for a pick. Yep. Who's that, Neighbors? Oh, Chase. I think I gave Neighbors like a hand. I think they're gonna go with stick or something. Oh, god damn. Defensively, it was really like, not doing too many adjustments offensively. Didn't read the defense. Didn't do my blocking adjustments. Didn't run the ball. I'm not scared of any front running the ball. It's just certain situations. Yeah, like if I'm going to be pass happy on first and second, and I get in the third and fourth, third and sixth, not running the ball. Regardless, they could give me a fucking one-man and then being down, touchdown or two. But for teams to not run the ball, right? I swear there were years with Doug Peterson that my Eagles we'd be down 2 touchdowns with 3 quarters left. Completely abandoned. Oh, we were down 2 touchdowns. Yeah, but you had 3 quarters left. Like what? What are we talking about? Didn't win the ball game. Now I'm gonna do what the Eagles do. But it's gonna actually end up working. If this title was like trying to be the 97 overall team with money plays, nothing but money plays, yeah, sure that would work. I knew I had to pass a little bit there. So something close.
He knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They motion the tight end over.
Ready?
They'll throw it again. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And he's short of first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's ain't open. Check that. I don't know. I don't like deep post against a good corner. Might not be a good play here. Oh, I thought it was a 3rd and 6. Wow. Okay. I'll take that. I don't have to protect him. It's so stuff. Just barely got it off. That's why I said that, because, you know, usually the first or second read's not there. Dude, there was like 4 minutes when I started that draft. How the fuck did 2 minutes go in? If I audible again, it should be fine. Okay, so he's gonna press me down. Oh, dude, come on! Like, I know where to go! What the hell? Look at this. Like, I know I'm playing a fucking... Like, I know I'm playing elite safety, but still, dude. This throw, I don't care who the fuck you are. I should be able to put a 50 overall quarterback. Oh my god. What is the fucking, like, what is going on here? Bro, I waited for him to make his cut. I could understand if I didn't. Look at this. Not only did he make his cut, like, what the hell do you want from me? What more do you want? My feet are set. I'm not moving around and throwing it. I stopped right there. I went through my drop back. I did not have like an extra hitch or nothing. Like look at this. I said it's zone coverage, so my first read is that corner. Some type of zone, I said. So I go there. And obviously, if it looks good and if that corner wins, you know it's because this corner played somewhere else. If this doesn't win, then you know it's because he and him are sticking on it. It's that simple. And then he would have been open, you know. Shit like that, like okay, like drops that shouldn't be dropped. Like I don't care who you got, I don't care what linebackers you got up there, what safeties you got up there, they shouldn't be dropped. Look at that. Every time I come with a strong hit, he's got to fucking stiff arm me or truck me. Makes no fucking sense. Like if I'm a running back and I see somebody aggressively pursuing me, I'm holding on for dear life. Look at this. This is why players use the Raven, but they don't even run them. That's the funny thing. It's almost like it's just like a decoy. Players just use them as a decoy, and they really run with them all. Yeah, from the side. I didn't even use timeout. Time management didn't try an offense. Just use easy pass concepts and some money plays. Didn't try. We'll be doing this again later today because I will really be able to try and have time to do shit.
Play action. Here's Jackson.
Get it. Yep. I'm like, hey, I know I'm, you know what I mean? So now I get down 3 fucking scores. You gotta be kidding me. Now I gotta have dinner pissed off.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases.
No excuses. I'm not expecting Joe Flacco or any quarterback that I have to make that type of throw. I'm not expecting that shit. No excuses. Joe Flacco's good enough in Madden, good enough in real life for that. No excuse.
On the return, here's Hines. Return's looking good so far. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Like
Now
you
here
can
comes
see.
the New
Look at
York
that. Their
offense.
safety's fucking.
And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Look at that.
Over the middle.
That's crazy.
He's going to go down right
Their
along the
corner.
midfield stripe.
They're acting like a safety
Timeout
was
taken by New
covering
York.
him.
That's it,
Got a
second.
big hit from like the wrong side. Look at this. Hitting me. Look at that. Bro, there's no that would not happen in real life. You catch it like behind you, that ain't happening. You don't get a hit like this. Oof. That shit don't happen. That's impossible.
Set.
It just is.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Design bootleg here.
Once again,
Taking a deep shot.
go
There
through.
on first down. Okay. No luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Get it. Hey, smash. Ha, ha.
Throwing from the gun.
Wow.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I do have Joe Flacco, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So now it's going to be third and long.
Somebody's got to be wide open, bro.
70
Has to
Lions.
be in order for me to convert this.
From midfield now.
Wow. Must have been a pass rush or something. I don't know. Must have been. Bro, this is outrageous. This is just fucking outrageous here. That is a, dude, that is perfect. Look at this. This is beautiful. What is going on here? Dude, I swear, like, it's almost like the game tries to protect you because they don't think, oh, they don't think he can make this throw. Or he didn't finish running his route. It's the fucking most stupidest thing, dude. I guarantee you, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all the best quarterbacks don't play Madden because of that shit. Because in real life, you are throwing it that way. In real life, you're able to throw it like that. You're not always throwing on time.
Coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And then someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Giants
You're not.
take
I've
this
said this
possession
years
to
ago.
midfield.
You
As they
do
take the
not have
interception
to
over
wait
the other
for a
way.
receiver to make their cut. But Madden punishes you for that. How many times does Aaron Rodgers throw a receiver open? How many times did Tom Brady make a throw before the receiver even made a cut on his route? Like, what are we talking about here?
And it's one thing to know it,
What
it's
is
another
Like,
thing
holy
to
shit.
execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Touch.
The Giants taking it here, running
Hurry
with
up.
the final
I got dinner.
seconds to their victory.
They could stop the clock down
Alf,
if they
Alf, is
choose.
it on?
In the final
180.
moments of the game,
What is on?
every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Giants